Good morning. We have not really gotten a whole lot done this morning either. Apparently this is just going to be a Monday morning trend all winter. I am perfectly okay with that, but I am just back in here going through receipts and trying to, some of them you have to like add a few together to make them make sense on here. So trying to figure out which ones go where. So super fun, I love it. I had a few people ask if I was being sarcastic about that. I'm not. So we did work a little bit on the combine this morning. The guys are out doing that now some more, but it's really hard to get video all the time because one, the guys don't love it, and two, you have to actually work sometimes and not be worried about what's getting videoed and what's not. So we did get some snow this morning. We're supposed to get even more this afternoon, fingers crossed. So I think my dad actually did just go out to get the 7230 and maybe put the blade on it. So when we have to go clear out landladies' driveways and stuff later on, it'll be a little bit easier than doing it by hand.
You thaw something out?
I thought Rick was here and he'd tell us if we didn't wash this shit so much we wouldn't have it come from.
You're probably right. I'll have to agree with him on this one. You know how rusty that shit got? But you can see, I mean, you can see in there right to where the water stood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the clothes.
For the first time since I've worked here full time, my dad is sending everyone home early. Not super early, but oh shoot. Really hoping I don't get stuck. I don't think there's like a crazy amount of snow that we've gotten today. It's just real light and fluffy and powdery, and it's drifting so badly. Ooh, not the greatest. And my dad even mentioned that I may not be able to get to the shop in the morning. So I may have a snow day, which has never happened, ever. Holbert Farms does not do snow days, but it is drifting pretty badly. And they've already canceled school, and it's supposed to be ridiculously windy tomorrow. So I doubt snowplows are really gonna be out there going crazy. This is what the roads look like right now. This is an east-west road, and earlier the north-south roads were way worse, because this really isn't that bad. Yeah, now the north-south roads are pretty much covered, except for where someone's already driven before, and it kind of stayed clear. Oh no. Oh, and I have no road. That's excellent. So, I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping for a snow day today because we actually got more snow than we've gotten in a very long time, but no. I don't know if you can see my dad. He's out there clearing everyone out. The snow plow hasn't even been out yet, but my goodness, people have got to get to work. No snow day for us. Granted, it is almost noon, so I can't complain that much. And not only did my dad clear my driveway out, he also cleared out the road because no one had gotten to that yet. Well, my dad is still out digging people out with the 7230 and the blade, and Jeff is still up at the landladies clearing out their driveway. My dad got to Jeff's house to dig him out before he came to mine. So I guess I will go ahead and start on paperwork. just got back from dinner. I went home, of course, to save money, and the guys went to Rockville to eat, and then also they had to go to John Deere. The rest of their parts for the combine came in, so they've been working on that all morning, and I've been doing more paperwork. But the little blue pieces of tape that were all over marking spots that needed fixed or replaced, they're slowly starting to dwindle. And then we got this all put back together. So Jeff replaced these last week, and then we had this whole piece off so we could get to everything inside there. So we got that put back on, I think that was Monday. But I am starting to get to, like, I can see the finish line of filing all of these receipts. So I should be finished this afternoon or the morning, but as you can see, my little pile of folders, it's not very big anymore, which is a good thing, because that means that all the receipts are filed away in all my envelopes. So we went and re-swept / shoveled out the landlady's drive and the church parking lot, since we are finally going to be going back to church on Sunday. Finally, fingers crossed. But we also ran out of salt, so just refilling the little bucket. So I think the first at least minimum 2 hours every day this week, and I think it was Tuesday all day, I've been pretty much just sweeping / digging people out. I really do love the winter time. Now I'm out shoveling out some of the buildings because tractor couldn't get all the way up there, so fun. But I did think this drift was pretty cool. Maybe I'm just being a nerd, I don't know. Drifted right up against the building and then did like a little, I don't know, like the little surfer wave thing. First one here. That does not happen very often at all. I will be the first to admit that. But it kind of works out because I actually have some heart of the Midwest stuff to get done before the guys get here, and this means I can raise the snack cabinet for some breakfast. Very nutritious. Jeff and I are working on putting the shields back on the combine, while my dad works on draining the oil out of a couple of the pieces he's been working on. Here's the oil that came out of them and the pieces. And here is where they go on the combine. This is when it's handy to have a washer and dryer at the shop, because my dad loves these jackets and they tend to get a little dirty. This one's not that bad, but a lot of washing. But all this gunk and stuff that he has all over them, oil, does not get in my mom's washer and dryer at their house. So just on my way to Dollar General, we are done for the week. Just need to pick up a few things for the weekend. My dad and Jeff, they pretty much finished the combine. There's a couple things left, but either we're waiting on parts or just waiting until the summer. And then for the most part, I finished up the receipts, like sorting them all and filing them away for like storage. So I think my dad still has a little bit left to do with that paperwork stuff. Other than that, that should be pretty much done as well. So yeah, looking forward to the weekend. I've got a couple of fun things planned to do with a friend, little road trip on Saturday to fancy grocery stores in Indianapolis. So very excited about that. I love grocery shopping. And then Sunday, we get to go to church for the first time in a very long time. And then also, I have a ton of Heart of the Midwest stuff to get done before spring and planting and busy season gets here again. So thank you guys so much for watching along for another week. I promise it'll just keep getting more exciting. This was an especially boring week. It really truly was, and I apologize for that, but it is what it is. That's farming. So thanks guys, hope you have a great weekend.